There's a moment I've started paying attention to. It's the moment anger shows up. Not the loud kind that explodes right away, but the kind that builds pressure behind the eyes, behind the teeth, behind whatever story you're telling yourself in that second. Because anger rarely shows up alone. It shows up dressed like certainty. Like, I know exactly what's wrong here. Like, this is unacceptable. Like, I need to respond right now. But if you wait just a breath longer, you start to notice something underneath it. Most anger is not really about the moment. It's about fear wearing a louder voice. Fear of being disrespected, fear of being ignored, fear of losing control, fear of not being enough in someone else's eyes. And when you can see that, something interesting happens. The anger doesn't disappear, but it stops driving. So I try to do something simple now. When I feel myself rising, I ask, what am I actually afraid of right now? Not what I'm reacting to, not what I think they did, but what's underneath me. And sometimes there's no clean answer. Sometimes it's messy, illogical, human. But even that pause, that tiny space between feeling and reaction, it changes everything. Because in that space, you remember you don't have to become the emotion. You can observe it. You can let it pass through without handing it the steering wheel. And most things, when you stop feeding them with urgency, shrink back down to size. Not because they weren't real, but because they didn't need to run your whole mind.